Well, another Nord team that qualified for the tournament this spring season is boys volleyball, and I'm joined now by two of the leaders of that team. We have Bassam Audi and Victor Green. First of all, guys, thanks for coming in and joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So one of the things we talked about with Coach Zimblett when he was here for girls volleyball, also the boys volleyball coach for anyone who might be confused, was how he targets now like the middle school level to sort of try to drum up some interest for volleyball, because it's not necessarily one of those sports that people play when they're growing up. So I wanted to ask you two first, how long have you been playing and how'd you first get involved?
I started freshman year, but I first got introduced to it, like my cousins have a volleyball court in their backyard. My aunt played, my dad played. Like, it's just always been in my head to start in high school, just as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I got introduced to it through my dad. He used to tell me about how he played in college. Then I decided freshman year I would go for the team.
So neither of you, sort of what I was expecting, neither of you grew up playing it, but developed clearly in 4 years to be able to be captains. So coming into this year, senior season, were you at all worried that you weren't going to have it, especially with it being an indoor sport?
Yeah, I was.
So how much of a preseason did you guys end up having? Because I imagine the season itself ended up being sort of a sprint, a whole lot of games packed into one. So not a whole lot of time to prepare. So how was that different than a normal year?
It was about like a week or two, and instead of the previous year, it was about 3 to 4 weeks, something like that. So it wasn't much time to prepare, especially for the new kids coming up.
So huge difference, and as captains, you guys obviously, along with your coach, have sort of the responsibility of being leaders. So with everything else going on, how challenging was it, or did you guys try to approach it like any other season?
Well, we always went in with the same mindset, just like win games, get better, just have fun, and just get the new kids going, prepare them for the next season, stuff like that.
Yeah, so did you find it challenging at all, or did the COVID and everything not really impact how you went at it?
I thought it was a little bit challenging. I mean, for me at least, recovery-wise, you jump like 30 times in a game. Eventually with the mask on, it can get hard to breathe.
Yeah, that adds a different element for sure. So give us a little bit of a season recap. Again, I won't make you go through every single match or game that you guys had, but just sort of how you started, how you finished, and how the year itself went.
We started off with a win against Bellingham. We ended up 7-7 on the season. Mm-hmm. We had a really good game against Nipmuc. They beat us 3-0 at their place. We beat them 3-0 at our place. But overall, it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun. It was really good.
So you guys, like you mentioned, you go 7-7. You get into tournament, and you run into a very good Newton South team. What kind of challenge did they pose, and did you know going into it how strong of a team that they were?
Yeah, from watching film, like number 10, Jaden Russell. Kid, he can hit, he can play, he's really good. But we knew that going in, but we just couldn't contain him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you echo that?
Yeah.
We knew going in they were pretty damn good.
Yeah, a lot of length and athleticism on that team.
So, I mean, now you guys are graduated. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
Head start on summer to everyone else. You guys have been off for a little bit of time now. Post-high school plans, if any, I'll ask both of you guys.
I'm going to be going to Riviera University in New Hampshire, and I'm going to be playing volleyball over there.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Going to Gettysburg College in the fall. I don't think I'm going to play volleyball, though.
No, not even intramural or anything?
Probably not, no.
I've played intramural volleyball. The competition is not great. You could probably dominate, so just something to keep in mind. I'll ask both of you this, too. What will you guys remember most about your time at the high school, in particular with volleyball, if we'll focus on that?
Playing with Jake. If you remember Jake Fleming, my freshman year, that was a lot of fun watching him.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the same. He was fantastic when he was here. And then I guess I'll also remember this season. I mean, it's the first time I ever played back row for volleyball, and I'll remember getting better every year.
And you'll probably remember the masks also, and not being able to breathe after the 30th jump.
First time making playoffs too, so
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
good.
that's awesome. So you guys didn't get to have a season last year, correct?
Yeah.
So coming into this, did you have any sort of expectation of what the team was going to be like? Did you know this was a potential tournament team?
Not really. In my head, I was just like, all right, everyone's going to be a little rusty. We just got to get into it. Hopefully people did stuff in the off season, but it turned out well. It was fine.
Now, if you could give a message, because again, volleyball has certainly been up and coming. There definitely is a lot more interest even than when I was in high school here. what would be just the message to young athletes about volleyball and why they should get involved in it?
It's a lot of fun. Like, people should just give it a try. It doesn't have like the right image, I guess. People talk bad about it or whatever, but it's really fun. People should get into it.
Totally. Well, thank you both. We appreciate you guys coming in. Congratulations on an awesome season and just a great career also here. And have a blast at college in the fall.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.